I'm here with Merewether captain Laurie Depczynski. Did I say that right?
You did, well done.
Now, how great is it that the WPL is live on Bar TV? Last time was in 2013. How good is it for it to be back in 2015?
Oh, it's great to just have the exposure with the WPL. It is the top league in Newcastle, and every year we're trying to make it better. Northern New South Wales trying to make it better, and the more exposure the girls can get is a real treat, I guess, for the game as well.
Now, how many years have you been playing football for?
Oh, since I was about 11. I don't want to tell you how long that gap was, but yeah, quite a while. So, over the years, you get teams you enjoy playing in and teams that you don't quite so much enjoy playing with. And yeah, the girls this season and the ones we've retained from last season, we all get on really well, and it's a pleasure to play with them.
Who did you start playing with back when you were 11?
Oh, good old Moree FC, the junior club out there. There was about four or five teams, and yeah, it was really good starting out, playing with all your mates, and from there it just escalates really.
So from Moree you moved to Newcastle. Now, I'm sorry for being ignorant, but what direction is Moree from Newcastle?
Oh, it's northwest New South Wales, about 6 hours. So
6 hours drive.
Yes. 6 hours.
So did you come straight from Moree to Newcastle?
Yeah, I would have been 16, so year 11. Came up here to go to Hunter Sports and then joined the WPL straight out of the bat, and yeah, really enjoyed it playing in the WPL since then.
So did you start with Merewether coming from Moree to Hunter Sports High? Did you play for Merewether?
I started out at Valor.
I've actually heard this. I've heard this. Few players. Your goalkeeper as well, Imogen. Imogen's played at Valentine last year.
Yeah, Imogen, Shannon, Sarah Vincent. So there's about a quarter of us that all came from Valor back in the day. Don't get me wrong, it was okay, but Merewether's better.
So what year did you start at Valentine and what year did you leave?
Would have started 2010. Probably played there for a season or two and then went to Charlestown when they had their women's team. Went overseas for a bit and then, came back, joined Merewether, the dream team.
Now, why did you move to Newcastle and why did you move to Hunter Sports High?
I loved my football and, crazy 16-year-old, big dreams, playing for the big teams, and decided to move down and, have a go at it. Didn't quite work out, but it doesn't matter. You just enjoy playing the game.
Now, you went to Charlestown, as you said, after Valentine. How long were you there for, and what was your success like at Charlestown?
I guess at Charlestown, you face the challenge of numbers and I guess getting places to train at, which a lot of the WPL teams unfortunately have to go through. Even the 2015 season. A lot of teams have to put up with shit, and but at Merewether we don't make excuses, and we just, as good as the effort we put in, and this season we've been putting it in since right at the start, at the get-go.
Do you think it's harder for teams, in a sense, the clubs that have the NPL sides? It's harder for the WPL sides as well, because we've seen in the WPL competition a lot of sides that are in first grade in the NPL aren't in first grade in the WPL. Do you think it's too hard for clubs to juggle the two of them?
I think it's hard. Like Newcastle football, the men's teams make the money and the women's teams don't. That's just how it is at the moment, which is I think why there is that gap, top NPL teams and then who's the top women's team. Like Merewether don't even have an NPL men's team, which is probably why we're so good, because we get all the attention. But yeah, I'm not quite sure why that is, but it'd be nice if we could get some more strong clubs with a good junior backing as well to develop the players and get them through into the WPL, and I guess as a whole raise the quality of it and improve women's football in Newcastle.
Do you think what Bar TV is doing this week is helping that growth towards a better future for the WPL in Newcastle?
Yeah, I reckon you guys are great. Like even online TV, like people watch it. People will be watching it. People who can't make the game will watch it online. everyone's family and friends that aren't in Newcastle can watch the game as well. So, just like I was saying before, that exposure is probably crucial moving the women's game forward in Newcastle, and you guys are doing that, which is awesome. We're very appreciative of that.
Have you shared the link on Facebook yet?
I have.
Wonderful, that's brilliant.
And I'm going to tell all my friends to share it as well. So.
Well, that is awesome. Great to meet you, Laurie, and we look forward to seeing you on Sunday, leading out the Merewether United Football Club in the WPL Grand Final.
All right, thanks, guys. Woo, Merewether.
Thanks.